Wah, 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 wah. Ew. Alright, welcome back to another... Actually, I didn't have really anything planned. Whoa, 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 whoa. I feel like I'm going deaf. Do you guys feel like you're going deaf? I feel like I'm going deaf. Especially that... Dude, I know. I want a hoodie like that too. Actually, what I want to do is I want a hoodie like that, but I want it in like black and blue digital camo is what I want. Is what I'm going for. Ringo, stop! Ringo, stop! Ringo's my co-host. So yeah, I am trying to get reviews on my... Close these out. Oh, I feel like I'm going deaf when your X is in your ear. Blue, black. Yeah, digital blue, black camo. Of course, people probably get teased for being in the Navy or something, but... yeah, if you can check out my book if you've never checked it out before, or if you already have a copy. Whoa, I made that too big. Leave it, like, if you already have one, leave it a review. So yeah, I'm working on a secret special project right now. You can't see it because I don't want to dox the shit out of myself and by sharing my whole screen. But this is a project that I've wanted to do for a very long time, and it is another video game. And I needed to think of a way. Hey Tiggs, how's it going? I'm trying to get if you can check my book out, I'm trying to get more reviews on my book. If I get 25 reviews, I'll write a part 2. But if I don't get 25 reviews, I'm just going to make a video game instead. Ringo. You'll have to wait till midnight till you get paid. Heck yeah. I appreciate it. And leaving a review is the important part. So, I actually sold some copies to a real bookstore today. I have never sold real copies to a real bookstore before. The last time I tried to get my books in a physical environment, they actually stole my books and didn't pay me. And then basically threw me out of the store. So going through that again was a very, very intense endeavor. So, yeah. People say that when I let my hair go, I start to look like Ringo. There you go. Okay. My cat acts like Ringo. And he's got rings all over him. He's actually our, I don't know, second or third tabby now that's got like ring designs. I don't know what on this earth caused animals to genetically start having rings on them, because there is no camo on the planet that needs you to have rings all over you. But the tabby cat that we got looks like she's got 2 giant portals, like ring shaped portals on both sides of her. Nice gray tabby. Well, that means maybe they're going to try to keep the mice chased away. So I'm kind of I'm kind of like scared. I'm kind of scared to tell you guys about this game because usually when I'm working on something and I tell people about something, they're just like, I don't care. That sounds dumb. I'm going to keep her and call her Misty. Oh, that's cool. Wow, a cat with blue eyes? That's kind of rare. Usually they're gold. There's actually like different colored eyes actually allow them to see things differently, which I didn't know. So like cats with blue eyes see everything different. Then if you get a cat with red eyes, you know you've got a huge problem. Because they can see your blood veins. No, I don't know if that's true or not. That'd be funny though. So I don't know if you guys actually want to hear about this. I mean, maybe I'll take a pic later. Hell yeah, dude. Hey, Jacob, how's it going? I'm just going to keep repeating this over and over and over and over, and you guys are going to get sick and tired of me saying it, but I keep forgetting people. So, Jacob, if you already grabbed my book, if you could leave a link for my, or blah, 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 I'll leave a review. If you already grabbed it, that'd be awesome. I'm trying to get up to 25 before I can write a part 2. I have a part 2 planned. Yeah, it's not... You don't have to be a gamer. I don't even like the term gamer. The term gamer actually like physically makes me angry. You know, people that played like the Wii and played Wii bowling and stuff didn't call themselves gamers, or if anything it was like a casual gamer, but people that play phone games don't call themselves gamers. I want to do like one more thing on this, so I'm trying to set up one more piece of this that I'll show you guys, but you're going to hear me talking out loud, so you'll be able to sort of derive what it is. But for me, when I'm creating something, it helps me, if you're all here, it helps me say it out loud so you don't think I'm going insane. Wii bowling. Oh yeah. I gotta tell you guys my Wii story really quick. Like, I'm still trying to get my Wii repaired, and it's getting really hard to find anyone that'll repair it. Ringo was my partner that passed from liver cancer about 10 years ago. Our cat Star. Oh, Tiggs, I'm so sorry. I lost 2 cats last year. I lost like a 15-ish year old and like a 17-ish year old cat, and it ripped my guts out. And yeah, we lost them a couple months apart. It ripped my guts out. I was like Walking Dead, and I just worked right through it too. I didn't even take time off. It's just like brutal. All right, batteries have battery energy and battery capacity. Oh, that's right, because there was like charge controller stuff. I wanted to do something with like charge controllers. So yeah, like adding another charge controller would be able to add more solar panels, but I need to add batteries. I need to add batteries under stored energy. So I want to add a battery after stored energy. Let's just add the battery in code for now, not add a battery. Formal loading bar, but we still need to add a real button for battery selling. But let's add, wait. Oh, and yeah, battery selling. So let's add the battery loading bar that's capturing the energy, then add the cell energy button below that. How's that sound? All right, back to the chat. Please share. Yeah, I will. I'm kind of sharing, but I'm kind of sharing in my own way. Thanks, Tiggs. It was tough. And then we went to go get a new cat after we finally dusted our cobwebs out of our brains, and then almost died from a semi truck driver flying through an intersection at like 70 miles an hour through a red light. Kathy says, I know you have a psych degree. I do not have a psych degree. I have an IT degree. It seems like I have a psych degree sometimes, but I don't. I have PTSD, TBS, and it's about cats grieving hard living right now next to a main Pacific submarine communication site 3 miles away, Russia on one side. I'm sorry, Kathy. Jacob says, I had a bunch to say on that top 10 video you did. I wrote way too much. I had a bunch to say on the top 10 video. Which top 10 video? I did 2 top 10 movie videos. Hey, KP. KP, I'm trying to get 25 reviews. As soon as I get 25 reviews, I'll start writing the next book. But if I don't get 25 reviews, I'm not going to do it. Because then that just proves there's not enough people interested. I want to make sure people are actually interested enough. I wrote an entire book series that like a whole over 1 million word giant book series that nobody read because I didn't check and see if anyone wanted to read it first. I just assumed they did. What IT certs do I have? Most of my certs now, most of my newer certs within the last year are all tech lead, like technical lead and like AI tech lead, business tech lead management. Those are all my current certs. Couldn't imagine anything worse to coding your ass off. Well, yeah. Nobody cares. Exactly. So I wrote, and so everyone was telling me, we only read nonfiction. So I started writing nonfiction. Okay, so I need to add China's on the right. Stranger China took over Wahoo. Kathy, you might be surprised. I wrote about all that in my fiction series. I wrote a whole fiction series where China starts taking things over. There's volcanoes in my fiction series too. I wrote about all that. It's a whole giant series of like just tons and tons of things that happen. Okay, so I need the battery system. Add a real battery variable. Battery fills, no graphical bar, just readout, stored energy. Add a real cell energy button, selling energy, blah, blah, blah. Add to the new variables, generation fills the battery, add a cell energy button under your existing buttons. Add this under stored energy. Tech lead, been there, done that. Oh, you've been a tech lead? Dude, okay. Networking completed, you're an MSc. I was a server admin, and then I was networking, and then I went from networking to server admin, and then I went from server admin to software QA, and then I went from software QA to tech writing, and then I've done all of it. I've done load balancing, I've done automation, I have done. I think I've done like everything but fiber. hardware engineer. Yeah. No, I was that way for a really long time. Top 10 firearm myths? Oh, heck yeah, Jacob. I can't wait to hear it. Alright, I need to figure out how to... Whoops. Where was I? Okay. Battery fills only. All generation goes straight into the battery. Holy smokes. Yeah, I was way more comfortable doing like working on like hardware QA, but like people would try to make me be like frontline sales and like installing things on the spot in front of people, and I was just super uncomfortable with that. I wanted them to start me on the back end, but they didn't want to start me on the back. Like, it's the same thing with like networking. Like, I liked to do like the real networking stuff, but then I had to do like the sales, like sell the whole thing, and it was just like I kept getting like stuck in the wrong parts of the business over and over and over. Like, I was going to start software QA, but then I was immediately put in as a lead. I was like a QA software lead with like, I don't know, 6 people under me making like $23 an hour. And I thought I was just rolling in the dough. I should have been making twice that much. But then pay rates have been frozen now for like 25 years. Like, you don't make any more in tech than you did 20 years ago. It's absolutely insane. One small detail so I can wire the battery exactly how you want it. When energy is generated, do you want the batteries to fill only battery fills and the individual energy pools? Doesn't make the most sense because you can have it coming in but not be able to store it all in real life. That's why I was thinking that way. Oh yeah, option B is absolutely the most realistic and fits your thing perfectly. You nailed the logic. Real world energy systems. Solar generates energy, wind generates energy, hydro generates energy, thermal generates energy with batteries, a storage device. So in real life, you can generate more, you can store, blah, blah, blah. Here's the option, plan B. Sales tech. Yeah, dude. And then it's funny, so I was like downstream from the salespeople, and then the salespeople are like over... The salespeople would like, over promise and under deliver, and then we would get blamed. Salespeople would just sell them things that like didn't even exist, and then promise them, like the white glove treatment, and then it's just like, what? We don't even do that, and then they would already be on to the next one, wheeling and dingling and finger pointing. Okay. Do I need to make a button, or are you going to make the button in code? Network admin engineer should be like 50. Yeah, I know. Instead, I was doing network installs for free. Because I worked for a school at the time, and for all intents and purposes, they weren't paying me. I was almost a volunteer. Bless you. Oh, Ringo's sneezing. And I was a server admin in the middle of the night, like on a real server that had millions of dollars in jobs going through it, making like 10 an hour. I was working in the middle of the night as a server admin for like $10 an hour in the middle of the night. F that with a bag of chips. Absolutely ridiculous. Okay, you'll need to add one button. You need to add a button. You don't have to configure anything in the name. Here's the button. Store, add the bat. Since we're not adding the structure becomes, put the button right under storage panel. Dude, yeah. A lot of the jobs actually, I think pretty much all of my most difficult jobs probably made the least. And like the easier and the easier the jobs I get, actually, like the more they paid. It's really stupid. Like those server admin jobs, you couldn't pay me enough to do those now, and I was making like $10 an hour. The shit I do now is 1,000 times easier than even 1% of that. I pay other people to do that, or other people get paid by other people to do that. I don't even touch it. I don't even look at it. I just say this is down and they fix it. To think that I used to get paid $10 an hour for what they do is atrocious. Having to get servers up in the middle of the night is the most stressful thing on the entire planet, period. Have your own IT managed services in the sport business. Right on, dude. And the taxes are really bad. Yeah, salaries haven't kept up. Not only have salaries not kept up with inflation, salaries haven't kept up with anything. Salaries haven't even kept up with the prices of video games, not to be like, glib about it. But, video games had stayed the same price for ages. And so for a lot of people that played video games and just worked to play video games, it wasn't a big deal. But now that, base price video games can be like $90, you're gonna work 3, 4, 5, 10, 20, 30 hours to be able to afford, the base entry of a video game. And I use that as an example because video games, unlike fuel and food, name 2 or 3 things that the price hasn't changed besides a Costco hot dog. Like, that's the problem with inflation. Okay, so I have to make an energy button under solar panel. Wait. Not under solar panel. What are you talking about? Storage panel. I don't have something called storage panel. Hold on. This is gonna take some brain power for a second. We're gonna play some brain power music. Hold on while I think. Put the button under storage panel in your panel stack. I don't have something called storage panel in my power stack. Why are you making shit up? Stupid AI. See image. Where do I put button? Add them as a client, and they're one was on fire, dust behind the switch. Wow. Doing self-employment for 17 years, never been so broke simply because of taxes. Yeah. Oh, whoops, I thought I turned that down more. My bad. I don't know if you guys can hear the music, but I can hear it a little bit. I'm trying to... I hope it's not too much. I'll turn it back down in a few minutes. I'm just... Sometime... The way I'm coding this... I'm coding this game 100% with AI. And it can be a little funny sometimes. Couldn't get a replacement quickly, ended up becoming an electronic service repairman for the day, and it changed the caps in the power supply until the replace. That's insane, dude. Well, I don't know what the volume's like for you guys. Or I'll turn it up while I mumble to myself. I'm just gonna be rambling to myself for a minute. That is assembling the storage panel inside the panel stack. One second, guys. storage panel, inside panel stuff. Oh. New child mode button. Sell energy button. Sell energy. Sell energy button. Sell energy. Sell energy. $25. Okay, I think that hopefully is gonna work. There's a 250 page that says you don't have to pay some lawyers to. We owe them 65 accounts that send note to Obama campaign people. Wow, you know, Kathy, that reminds me. I think it was it Hill Dog? No, Sleepy Joe. I think it was like the DNC pack after Sleepy Joe lost. Everybody that was on auto pay and he lost to Trump, and they kept the DNC kept like auto debiting everybody's account. Oh no, it wasn't. No, it was Kamala. When Kamala lost, they kept debiting everybody. Griffin says we used to pay tax once a year with small quarterly installments. Now they just do quarterly small bills. One from 15K a quarter. It's like yeah, it's insane. Taxation theft. Am I right? They take yeah. They actually, Paul, in Washington, they've been talking about that a lot. You actually you can't short of figuring out how to like completely pay people. Well, that's the code's not done. Why? Well, the code wasn't done yet. My bad. People don't want to pay taxes. Son of a bitch. People don't want to pay taxes, but they don't want to do the things to not pay the taxes. Does that make sense? Like, shit. It's I don't think this thing finished the code. I think that's the full script, the full code. It kind of trails off. Okay. Yeah, like how you would do it is, I mean, not necessarily paying everybody under the table per se, but like paying everybody just like absolute minimum wage nothing, and then like paying the rest in crypto. That would at least lower your taxes by quite a bit. If it was up to me, I would just pay everybody in Litecoin, and then whatever they do with it, they could do with it. I don't care. Someone worked out the average Australian pays 95 cents in the dollar just in tax, because you pay your normal tax and you get taxed on every single thing. Oh yeah, 95% probably. Yeah, Griffin, it's probably the same thing here. And then, you know, if you buy crypto, you have to pay taxes, and then if you try to cash the crypto out, you have to pay taxes on that too. So you have to pay tax to buy crypto, but then as soon as you cash the crypto back out, you have income tax on it too. So you have sales tax and you have income tax and property and tax and fuel tax, and it's they are trying to figure out how to get that to 100%. the cell energy button is, I think maybe if I'm not like a complete moron, I can remember how layout. Damn it. Transform, size, position. One thing this AI does really, really, really bad is trying to help you fix the user interface. Friggin' climate change, man. Yeah, they're getting us with a lot of climate change taxes here too. Trying to make the climate better for the lizard people. Concrete specialists paid $1,500 an hour. I was a substitute teaching back then. We owed $150K. The IRS got it down. $65K the demand to pay on the 28th. We got paid. End of. Yeah. I already forgot what I was mad about. I'm mad about how stupid this AI is at trying to help me fix the UI. Stored energy. Okay. So I'm going to say C image stored energy is looks like it's at the 0 y of cell energy button looks like it's at the 0 of the stored energy table. My wife Camille handles the ticket money. Oh, I don't know what that is from, but that sounds funny. Cell energy sitting, but it's rendered above the storage label. Sounds like header panels. That's because child order matters when using vertical containers. How to fix it? You've got the structure to make the button appear. Just reorder. Okay. Reorder them like this. Storage label, cell energy button. How to reorder in the tree. And let's rerun it. Nope. Well, I mean, it's over now. No, I need it scooted down to the bottom. Under. No, I need it like down at the Oh, I need it down at the battery. I should have taken a picture. Sent the note to Obama campaign center about the unfair treatment is dropped. No problem, Paul. I don't care what you listen to. Kathy. Did you say it was the Obama campaign that tried to tax you? I'm kind of a little confused about that, but I have heard of people donating before and then just getting billed forever. Like I said, I think it was the Kamala campaign that did it. People were like scrambling to like unsubscribe from the Kamala campaign. And actually that's why she ran behind Sleepy Joe, because they were able to convert his campaign funds to her campaign funds or something. I don't know if any of that's what you're talking about, but that's what comes to mind when I hear your story. I know a lot of people were upset about that. Okay, we need to move that cell energy button down there under the battery. So I say, C image, please move the cell energy button below the battery. So this is kind of the new way to code. Basically, you just tell the AI what you want, and then the AI just rewrites the program for you. I think this is like a dream come true. I think she had an issue with her tax, so they went to the campaign center who managed. Oh, okay. I mean, that's kind of weird. Like, usually, at least with me, I screwed up my taxes once, and I talked to the IRS, and they just clicked a button and fixed it. But I know there's a lot of different ways. They had problems with was it the VA here? And our state rep was like working with the VA to fix everything. It was kind of interesting. So I know with the VA actually a couple times, like state reps have like senators and congressmen have like talked to the VA and fixed VA problems. Need to hook up a laptop and notepad to take payments. They dropped the whole case we owed. Oh, okay. Code-free programming, coding the lazy way. Yeah, it is coding the lazy way. I've been coding the real way for a long time, and why would you do that if you don't have to? I mean, they've got H-1Bs coding everything now. If that's not coding the lazy way, I don't know what is. Am I the only one who thinks massive overuse of AI is only teaching it to get rid of us? I am openly teaching it to get rid of people on a daily basis. I want it to get rid of people. Do you think I want to work with like complete effing idiots all day long? And plus, who's this going to get rid of? H-1Bs? They're not hiring people like us to code anymore. They're hiring H-1Bs to code. I don't give a shit if it unemploys every fucking Indian on the planet. It's not my problem. I would happily put all of them out of a job in tech, 100%, without even thinking about it, because they would do it to me, and they have. So there you go. I don't care. Coding in tech is not coming back to us. Just look at Ohio. If you don't believe me, go look at Ohio. Ohio is being completely overran by H-1Bs. And the GOP is actively voting in the H-1Bs to completely replace everybody in Ohio. So I don't care. I'm not killing your jobs off. Your jobs are already killed off by H-1Bs. So it's not I didn't hire H-1Bs. H-1Bs got rid of my job too. Yeah, coding's... No, it's not... It has nothing to do with AI. It doesn't matter if... It doesn't matter who's taking your job. If it's H-1Bs or AI taking your job, it doesn't fucking matter. So, people are complaining about AI when most of their jobs are already gone. And yeah, if it's not from that, it's automation. 10 years ago, 15 years ago, I was in completely dark facilities where robots were running entire product lines. And those guys let that shit happen. So, automation was replacing people 15 years ago. Manufacturing didn't do anything about it. So, blaming AI now is like too late. Name somebody that you actually know that's your ethnicity that's being replaced by AI. And you probably can't name anybody. Because it's all illegals. You have to see AI design a home. 3D printed homes are coming. The funny thing is, though, is that the 3D printed homes are not very good. So yeah, I don't think you have to worry about that for a while. But no, they're trying to do 3D printed homes. China was trying to do a thing where like they shipped you the home and you put it together. You can list many. I don't think you can. Had to remove yourself? Yeah, I saw you deleting your stuff, Kathy. I missed some of it before you deleted it. Who else besides illegals are taking your jobs in Australia? The kangaroos? You guys have like an insane China problem. He laughs at the 3D printed. Dude, the videos of the 3D printed homes are bad. I don't. There's no such thing as legal immigrants, Griffin. They're all illegals. Don't don't do yourself a disservice. Yeah, they're they're trying to do that thing to us. They're trying to say, you know, they're legal immigrants, and it's like they're not legal immigrants. You guys gave them work visas. Giving them a work visa doesn't make them a legal immigrant. It means you just found another back door. It's they keep changing the word. They keep changing the words over and over and over again. Yeah, I know. That's the same thing they're doing here too. You can there's maps now that you can look up that have like heat maps that show like the jobs that are just H1Bs. Oh yeah, yeah, work visas and student visas. That's funny, Jacob. Um, Griffin, I saw that. The ISIS brides, I saw that. Um, they did that in the UK too. I remember that. I remember that news very very clearly. It's just insane. And anybody who just like I know there's going to be people that don't like to hear this and so it offends them, but this is reality. This channel is about reality, not people's feelings. I don't give a shit how people feel. Reality exists, and if people don't like it and they don't want to hear it, then whatever. Yeah, there was like in Oregon, there was like $30,000 or something like free money that they gave to any illegal who wanted to move in. I'm not racist either. This is reality. And plus, why would anyone be worried about being called racist when they're literally being exterminated and wiped off the planet? That's why I don't give a shit about AI anymore. The likelihood that AI is going to impact us is almost zero. If anything, it's like a force multiplier. Um, I'm not replacing anybody like me with AI. That's for damn sure. I've already been replaced. So I don't get that's stupid. Um, yeah. I mean, if it wasn't the H1Bs doing everybody's work before that, it was the Chinese just out manufacturing everybody. You couldn't get something made in the U.S. In fact, a prominent YouTuber gun manufacturing guy just found out that all of the fab work that he ordered that said made in America was farming it out to India. And so they thought that all their fabbing was being done in America and it was all being done in India. And so it's like how how do you do anything right now to where it's farming jobs back to your own people? The only way to do that is to have your own company and hire your own people, and I guess you're just going to be a giant racist asshole for never hiring illegals. And they're talking about 80,000 more Chinese student visas, tens of thousands, maybe hundreds of thousands of more H1Bs next year. So while layoffs are through the roof, they're replacing us at an exponential rate. If Vivek Ramaswamy gets to be the Iowa, Ohio, if he gets to be the Ohio governor, everybody's going to be replaced with H-1Bs within a generation. Yeah, they are. They are, Griffin. And so what's funny in my post-apocalypse series that I wrote, China actually gets wiped out and India takes over. France, India, Germany. I just made that up because the acronym was funny. But France and India both have humongous armies. And then Germany has the manufacturing, but they don't have the capacity. But if you matched up India and France with Germany's tech, Paul says, when I opened Dataflow Solutions literally 20 years ago, at a time we were importing Indians at crazy rates. You know, that's insane. And I can't help but wonder if the agencies, because 20 years ago is when I started Fig Jam. Yeah, it's called, the Fig, France, India, Germany. I called them the Fig. I was going to call them the Fag, but there wasn't any. It's like, well, it must be the Fig because, I is for India. I think 20 years ago, if the agencies had stepped up, they could have found people of our country's origin to backfill, but they were a lot more expensive. The funny thing is, like, again, this isn't racism. We weren't just hiring Indians. We had Romanians, and we had a Romanian couple. Actually, there was quite a bit of Romanians. They were pleasant enough. Yeah. I think oddly enough, there was like a massive entitlement factor with some of the, I'll say American Americans. There was like a certain level of entitlement. Yeah. I think we did want to get paid a lot, and I think the H-1Bs did not get paid a lot. I think they would like take all their money and pour their money into like PMs. Somewhere in here, Kathy says AI is still in its infancy. It is in its infancy, and it's still kind of a long ways off because there's not enough power. There's not enough electricity to run AI. That's what's holding it back. In 3 to 5 years, power generation is going to catch up enough to run AI. So I think everyone still has like 3 to 5 more years before AI really picks up. It's funny, a lot of the times when they said it was AI, it was actually like an Indian, like at those grocery store things, they said those grocery store things were AI. It was actually like an Indian tallying everything. I still think a lot of those like self-driving, they're just going to find out that it's like an Indian self-driving those cars, like driving the cars remotely. Catch a taxi or Uber, go to a service station, get a corner shop. Who works there? Kids used to get their first jobs. I know, Griffin. A lot of people here are talking about that too. Like every single entry level job is being taken over by H-1Bs. Yeah, even the fast food, is being taken over by H-1Bs, which is funny because for the longest time it used to be our southern Spanish brothers and sisters, but honestly our Hispanic neighbors are going to be replaced with H-1Bs also. It's only going to be a matter of time before it's H-1Bs trying to mow lawns and shit. And I stand by, speaking of drones, I stand by that we will not be able to get rid of them all peacefully as soon as we go full-blown automation. AI is not going to get rid of that many jobs. Drones and AI and automation and robots and robot arms and stuff, those are going to unemploy like everybody. Those, like, the amount of stuff that drones are going to unemploy is going to make AI look like a joke. And it's going to be the same thing for self-driving cars, which ironically is, I thought, where you were going with that. Self-driving cars are going to unemploy a shitload of people in 3 to 5 years. Oh yeah, Paul. Yeah, Paul. Exactly. Yeah, they're going to make driving illegal, and everybody's going to be. I saw the CES footage. There was like tons of driving cars in there. Driverless cars insurance. Yeah, but you know the funny thing, and I'm going to put on my wah wah wee wah. I'm going to put on my conspiracy hat, Paul. You know, hundreds of thousands of drivers are driving without insurance right now. I think insurance is going to push for driverless cars because they won't be able to afford it. I think vehicle insurance is going to be insolvent, and they're going to have to go with driverless cars. Because just like we were talking about with taxes, people are just going to stop paying car insurance. Because how are you going to pay car insurance when it's $1,000 a month because of how many illegals are driving around? You've got the structure inside storage panel. I'm almost ready to show you guys what this game looks like. But I'm trying to get a button in the right spot. It's going to be really embarrassing. Add a new label node under storage panel. Right click storage panel, add child label, battery label. Do this so I can still read the chat. So I'm here in Australia. Home insurance is only going to go up as climate change keeps happening. There's entire places in the U.S. that you can't even get insured anymore. NVIDIA's algorithm. I know, Paul. Dude, I'm surprised. After that, I'm surprised NVIDIA's stock didn't climb up to just like a gajillion dollars. Yeah, no problem, CDK. Wow, wow, wow. We're just talking how AI and automation are going to unemploy everybody. Meanwhile, I'm literally working on a new video game using AI. So you can't not have home insurance. I know. Really? You can get home invasion insurance? Dude, they don't give you home invasion insurance here. You just have to go get a shotgun and deal with it yourself. Okay, so I need a sell energy button label. Sell energy battery label. New South Wales is impossible to live in with the fires in Victoria. Man, yeah, California is going to be like that too. Rename it to battery label. So I need a new battery label, just like I have a storage label. Add child node, label. What do you want me to call it? Battery label. Rename battery label. Reorder the children like this. Storage label. Storage panel, storage label, battery label. Oh, you want it up there. Okay. Bunk. In your script. Okay. Hold on. Ba-dum. Like this. See image. If good, please re-roll code. LOL, I'm guessing you saw the same segment. I saw the CES footage, Paul, if that's what you're talking about. So I live in the country, no home invasions here. Crime, in fact, never hear sirens to see the police. That's because they can't get past the dingoes. Paul says, I didn't mean insurance says the criminal side of things. We're still working on Castle I hear, but the insurance will cover the damage to your home. Providing police reports and such. I mean, I think kind of the problem is and this is the problem in the cities too. your premiums, that's the word I was looking for. Your premiums keep going up. Okay, it's re-rolling the code now. And I think part of the problem is now is like all your shit's like grandfathered in, especially like in Australia. You know, like it's not like you can go buy new guns, and so if somebody steals your guns, you're kind of hosed. No dingoes. Oh, there's dingoes there. You just don't know. You just can't see them. See the shit going down in Melbourne with all the... Dude, Paul, I saw that. You guys are going to have serious fucking problems. That's why we were talking about... Wasn't it you guys? I was talking about nail guns. And you guys thought I was joking. Oh, shit, that doesn't look right. This is just the updated section. I need you to... The whole code, I have no idea where to stick that. The Kangawalla foxes and the drop bears. Cassowaries. Cassowaries are like the big one that I'm scared of, dude. Those things are insane. I don't even like ostriches or emus, and then you guys have freaking cassowaries. With their damn Wi-Fi being able to call each other. Dude, that nail gun thing is no joke. Like, isn't it true that you guys' nail guns are like controlled weapons? Have to wait 6 weeks. Gay. Actually, I say that. I say gay, but we have to wait forever now too. Even if you already own them and still have concealed carry and stuff, you still have to wait forever. Gay, 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 gay. You can't get past the dingoes, Tiggs. Emus. Hey, don't call emus stupid. They'll frickin' overthrow your government. Never call an emu stupid. Cell energy button is still screwed up, buddy. See image. Cell energy button still is nowhere near where it needs to be, which is under the battery. Yeah. Yeah, Griffin. Paul says, that's why my brother has a shooting license and an armory. Hell yeah, dude. Oh, all those emails will fuck you up. See, dude, where's my car? Yeah. Yeah, ostriches will jack you up. Peacocks will jack you up too. Those things are freaking huge. It's like a giant pissed off pheasant. Speeding up cyclic rates. Yeah, so they what's funny is they tried to fix the Glock 17 and the Glock 19 so they couldn't be switched over to full auto. But I guess the way they switched it to, you can like switch it to full auto even easier. I don't mess with that stuff. But the gangbangers do, and I think it's hilarious. I've chased them in paddocks. Damn things will keep hitting a fence till they fall over the fence post. So funny thing is there's normally an open gate. Yeah, that's how cows are here too. Kathy says armor up Ephesians, buckle up. Thank you, Kathy. Ostriches are brutal. Ostriches are absolutely brutal. Right click storage panel. Choose change type. Change type. Select VBox container. VBox container. Confirm the change. This will automatically stack the children from top to bottom. Geese. Dude, I know. Geese also work in like tactical teams. So they have like guard. They have like guard geese. Oh, there we... Hey, it worked! It worked! Let's go! Okay. Yes! Oh, it works. It looks really jank. You guys want to see? You guys want to see my video game? Are you guys ready to see my video game? Okay. Video the sustainment protocol. Browser, input, video, waveform, window. This one? This one? This one? Nope. This one? Nope. This one? Nope. Hello? Hold on. It's like, let's try this again. Hello? Nope. Oh. Ba 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 ba. No, it's I had to do the things. I do the things as there now. This is my new video game, you guys. It's called Sustainment Protocol. Been 5 hurricanes. Yikes. I should add hurricanes. Exactly, Star Wars. Yeah, the Darth Maul. That was supposed to be Darth Maul popping up. FML. I can hear my phone ringing. I hate that, Paul. Okay, so this is my new video game. Hello. This is called Sustainment Protocol. Hello, hello, hi, 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 nice. Welcome, welcome. And this is a concept I've had for a long time, where I watched Disparate Portal here. Very Mafia Wars. So basically, you have these are the seasons, and then this is the weather, and then this is counting down. It counts down the snowflakes until it goes to spring, and then it's going to count down. Oh, it says there's a windstorm right now. So if there's a windstorm, the wind starts perking up. And then I don't know if the windstorm makes it overcast or not. I don't know. I guess windstorms don't necessarily make it overcast. I'm going to make a lot more weather patterns. This thing is going to be just a weathery bastard is what it's going to be. Power is generated by selling energy. So actually, these shouldn't be. I guess these should be at 0, but it's being stupid. It must be starting me at like 1 panel, so you can buy more panels, right? So this battery is going to start going up. Well, at least it should be. Okay, Paul. So like, oh, Ringo's going at it again. So if it's cloudy, solar panels aren't going to do as good. Ringo. I wonder if I should like move stored energy like over here. This is supposed to be like a bunker panel. Hey V, how's it going? Sorry to hear about your channel again. CDK, that's you. Chance we have wind. Wow. 12 huge panels. Yeah, so basically what you're going to be able to do is I should be keeping notes. I need you to be able to add more charge controllers. You're feeling sick? Oh, I'm sorry. Wow. I know Ringo's like yelling from the other room. Oh, so it's summer and the weather's dry, so solar should be going up faster now. And then this is the weather counting down until the next weather pattern. And then this is the season counting down until the next season. there's going to be a robot. You're going to be able to send the robot out to salvage. And then this power, so see my battery's maxed. I'm going to sell that and see it zeroes out. And then that just added a bunch of power. And the power is the crypto, and you're going to be able to buy things. So it's going to be a big bunker panel. It's like your command center. I'm really excited about it. And what I'm hoping this will do is I'm hoping this will teach people how to run off-grid power, basically, except in a fun way. Ball breakers. Gotta weigh up and duck out real quick. That sucks, dude. Happy Friday. So yeah. I know this probably looks really dumb, but what do you guys think about it? I gotta tell it to like not store any energy. But yeah, you can sell the energy. Watch, I'm gonna sell the energy and it's gonna go bonk. And then this is kind of like the available power that you like would theoretically be able to capture. I still haven't quite figured it all out yet. I haven't actually played this yet. Me and you guys are playing this at the same time. This is the first time I've played this. So this power is going to be able to send the robot out. And then this power will go down. So maybe I want like, I don't know. I kind of don't know. As I keep adding things, I just keep kind of adjusting the UI around. What do you guys think about this? Nobody's really said anything. Oh yeah, CDK, I'm going to, I want you to make the video game songs for this. I'm thinking like a little winter song, and then a little spring song, and then like a summer song. And the summer song has got to be Get It. Gotta get it, gotta get it, gotta get it on the vision. Gotta get it, gotta get it, gotta get it. That's going to be the summer song. But I don't know what the other ones are going to be yet. Yeah. I'm joking about that being the summer song, but it would be really funny. Yeah, it's working. Like, yeah, exactly, CDK. Wow, wowie, wow. I forgot to tell you this yet because I've been working on this a lot for like 2 days now. And I forgot to tell you that I wanted you to make music for this, but I think this is going to be it doesn't work on a day and a night cycle because right now every season is 60 seconds. But I'm going to be stretching that out. I think every season is going to be however long one of your songs is. I don't know. I'm almost thinking like 1, 2, 3, like every season being 3 minutes, because this is going like a little too fast. I think every season's like 60 seconds right now, but I think I want at least for now, I want every season to be like 3 minutes. I was going to make every season like 3 hours, but that might make people insane. I'm not sure. But they'll at least be 3 minutes. I just had a chance to give you a shout out, and Enforcer. Someone was asking about battery storage. Thanks, Kathy. I thought you were just trying to pronounce the brand of my phone for a second. Huawei. Huawei. You have a Huawei phone? They were selling those here for a little bit before. I think they all got banned though. Most will only have solar. The others are probably a tad over. No, dude. There's people with even if you have short's kind of good, keeps you engaged. Yeah, well, it's fun because the seasons don't really keep it that interesting, but the weather patterns, there's tons of weather patterns. Hard to pronounce, Xiaomi. I actually don't remember how to pronounce that. Is it Xiaomi? I like them shorter because the weather patterns are a lot of fun. There's actually metric shit tons of weather patterns in this that are all modifiers. And then basically what I'm going to do is you're going to be able to add batteries, boop, 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 boop. And then the batteries are going to have different storage. I really should be taking notes. Hold on, I'm going to take notes while we talk about this. Gotta get it onto Vision. Gotta get it. Xiaomi. I was close. I can say Chinese things. I watch China Uncensored. All right. Xiaomi. Watching the solar doesn't appear to slow down when it's heavy raining. There's no speed difference. Well, part of that is because I've got 8 solar panels right now. But hold on. I'm not arguing with you. I'm writing notes. Charge controllers, add slots for new solar panels. What could inverters do? Power could be smaller. Box. What were we saying? Energy needs to be 0 when starting until you add generation. Yeah, adding hydro, geothermal, and windmills is going to be like more expensive and more challenging to do. They aren't going to be things that you just magically start out with. Those are just here so I can test them. But hydro is becoming more common here as people are buying property with streams that run through them. And that stream could just be like a little trickle, but people make like I forgot what they're called, but they carve the stream out and make a big pool out of it. Maybe dollar signs for things. I'm going to make so power, they're going to be like electric bolts. So you by selling your energy, can you see my mouse cursor? By selling energy, it's going to upgrade it's going to put money in because you're selling this to the other bunkers. Basically, you're selling to the other bunkers. And then by selling to the other bunkers, you get more power, and by more power. Oh, I should put KWH here. Hold on, let me put that in my notes. KWH labels. By selling the energy, you're going to be able to tell the robot to go do stuff. I'm going to deal with that later. And yeah, hydro, geothermal, and windmills are going to be more rare. You're going to have to collect lots of scraps. And what I think it's going to be is it's going to be like your robot found a new stream or something. And so like, who knows, like this hydro might not be here. Like this hydro might be like 0 at first. And then it might be like your robot found a new stream. Robot finds a stream adds water counting. It could be like a small stream or a big stream. I have no idea. Maybe an addition would be to add the energy you need in the battery for usage. You're only really selling the extra. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have some kind of a parasitic drain where the battery needs a certain amount of energy. I mean, the bunker needs a certain amount of energy, and so like as you add things, the bunker's going to take more energy as you add. Because right now, ironically, right now, this is just teaching you how to run a power generation system, which is pretty funny in ways that you guys aren't going to understand at the moment. As you add things to your bunker, there's terrain on your systems. Initially I was gonna have things like, do you want to have your phone charged? Do you want to have your TV on? I was gonna have things like that. To where like you're not just being a power generation engineer. You're actually trying to like, manage your entertainment level. I know it's not real world at this stage. I've only been working on it for 2 days. I know. It wasn't meant to be real world. Most people don't have geothermal power plants. It's a video game. It's gonna be like your robot finds somewhere. Your robot. Hold on, let me write a note down. Robot finds a geo vent. Okay, yeah. Let's see. Air filtration. Ugh. Fuck, cannot type. Filtration. Water filtration. But and all that's good, and that's what I want to do. But what I'm thinking of all that is like, I wanted to add things like, yeah, the robot is going to need charging. The robot needs charging. And afterwards, eventually you'll be able to charge the robot, or the robot will be able to charge itself with its own panels, and you'll be able to upgrade its batteries, but that's still like a ways off. Upgrading. That's like a long ways off. The robot is going to be part of the parasitic draw, but what I'm trying to figure out is if like the person running the bunker, if you want to like keep that person happy. I'm wondering like if we want it to be like the person in your bunker is not happy. The person in your bunker is not happy. And I think I want to add things like, defensive weapons on the bunker and defensive weapons on the robot. Bunker and drone weapons. So I want this to be like kind of crazy. It's going to be like sci-fi, but it's also going to like teach people how to manage their energy. Does that make sense? Like manage energy usage. I mean, I know it's going to be kind of silly and it's going to be kind of crazy, but it's going to be teaching people how to manage their energy. Bonk. So it's going to be like, there's a random trader, and the random trader offers to buy. The random trader needs to charge his phone or something. And it's like, he offers you 100 power to charge his phone. Or it could be like a random, like, someone else's drone comes by and needs to be charged. Someone else's drone needs to come by and charge. You know, like in like forming bunker alliances stuff. Bunker alliances. Griffin says, I'll admit the energy calculators currently available on the internet are just annoying and painful to use. Yeah, they're useless. The only ones I found, I think, was at City Prepping that did one where he made like a big Excel matrix. It's there's like shockingly little information available on a lot of prepper stuff. One of them is like prepper food. Like, there's not a lot of like open source, like kind of like database information on like how good the different prepper foods are. By the way, I have my first sponsorship. Well, it's not a sponsorship. I have my first affiliate. I'll talk about that tomorrow or something. It's with a food place, but it's not with the same food places that everybody else goes with. I will admit, yeah. So yeah, the energy calculators suck too. That's why we just teach people how to calculate their own energy. It's so much easier than relying on the BS online. It'd be fun if I had like little sound effects, like, but I don't know. So I like this kind of minimalistic. Most will want you to look up and allocate your max energy usage. Yeah. And how do you know? It's all over the board. Like, I've gotten amazing solar in the middle of December. You know, and the draws of everything are all off. They're all over the board, and everything is like cheap Chinese shit with like their wattages is just all over the board now. You got to calculate yourself. That's what me and Glocktard are always talking about. Just like calculating your own energy usage. That way you can calculate, you know, compressors and, you know, that's right. I got to have like refrigerators, defensive bunker drone weapons, fridge, freezer, 3D printer. So that's it. So I mean, this is kind of like a full gameplay loop already if your goal is to just build power, collect power. There's tons of these weather patterns. I gotta add more weather patterns. I want to add like a monsoon. Hold on. That's the wrong button. Where are we? There we are. It's 120 watt panel on the roof of the car, which runs your fridge. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. We have two 300-ish watt panels, and then a couple of 50 watt panels and a couple of 10 watt panels, just to run different things. I'm kind of the philosophy, the like having a bunch of different sized stuff is like really helpful. Yeah, I want to have potential damage and then have the robot have to go repair the damage. Let me write that down again. Damage panel takes... and it's going to be called like scrap or salvage or something. It's going to take scraps to repair things. Takes scraps to repair. And it's going to take power to send the robot out. Yeah, let me tell good. That's good enough for now. We'll fix it more later. Let's do more natural events. Meow wow. Meow wow. Meow wow. Meow wow. That's Ringo, everybody. Ringo the cat. Meow wow. Meow wow. Well, come on over here if you want to talk to everybody. Meow wow. I know, I want to have a whole cat on the keyboard thing where it's like cat gets on the keyboard and it like scrambles the interface. I don't know, that's going to be a stretch goal though. Can we have it to where if a storm is too severe, it damages something? Example, hailstorm damages panels until we can build reinforced panels. Meow wow. Nope, he just wants to sit there and purr now. Yes, you can absolutely introduce natural events like hailstorms that damage infrastructure, then unlock upgrades like reinforced solar panels to mitigate future damage. This adds realism, urgency, and progression. Here's how to structure it cleanly. Add new weather event. This event reduces solar input, boosts wind, damages solar. Add a damage check. Oh boy, we're going to add HP. Add a debug. Yeah, I don't know. Hailstorm, blizzards, volcanic ash, floods, CME. Oh, it auto updated all of my stuff. Each upgrade could cost power. Oh gosh, I'm sorry. So for future reference, it's going to be a new resource called, what were we calling it? Salvage? Scavenge? Slag? Scrap. Yeah, I have a whole thing for EMPs, although they're called CMEs. And also volcanic ash is going to block out the sun and the volcanic ash is going to stop the solar panels from working. Scrap that the robot will have to salvage to repair. I can't spell salvage to repair. Why don't we have hit points for the panels, turbines, etc. too? Can you roll all that? Can you roll all that? What was the other? I wanted to do like hurricanes, because this bunker is kind of in like a random spot. I think eventually what I want to do is I want people to be able to select kind of like where they want the bunker, like if they want it on an island, and that changes like the modifiers. Let people put the bunker wherever they want. Every structure gets hit points. Each generator type becomes a unit with max HP. HP is destroyed, reinforced. Example structure, count HP. Yep, we'll do this for solar panels, wind turbines, hydro turbines, geothermal vents. This could replace the old click count. No, I don't want it to replace the old click count. I don't want it to replace the old click count because you are still going to be able to add a new vent. For example, when your robot finds a new geothermal hole flooding from a comet impact, that'd be sick. I want to add more. I wanted to do stuff about comets and have like comets impact the Earth and change the geology, and it's like, surprise, you've got a new lake now or something. I definitely want to add a whole thing about like comets later. You still want to add new generators. Yes, the click count system stays. Hit points should apply per unit. How replacing the count. Weather can damage units. Robot salvages scrap from destroyed units. No, I don't want the units to be fully destroyed. I want like a repair cost. Yeah, no, I totally get you. Um, I want to have a flooding. I want to have flooding options because like the flooding could create like a new river. Hold on a second. Flood like comet could come and make new rivers and lakes. There was something else I wanted. Comets could have more scrap too. I don't know. Scrap is a new resource. Reinforce upgrades. This is a great. Keeps your click count. Yeah. Keep your existing click count. Solar clicks wind. Hydrothermal. How many units you own? No destruction or removal. 3 solar panels. Example: hailstorm. Minimum HP 1. Ensures the unit never disappears. Yeah. Have it so if they get damaged 50%. They output 50% less. If they get damaged down to 1%, they stop working until you go fix them. Yeah, I don't know. I guess an earthquake could open like a new geothermal vent. Hold on. Earthquake could open up new geothermal vent. Yeah. So that's the kind of things like I'm trying to figure out like what each thing would do. Like, volcano would like make solar stop working, but like would make the geothermal vents work better. Okay. All right. Off the coast of California. I know. I haven't. I gotta figure that out. I gotta figure out how I want to do that. Right now, the bunker is kind of in like in my mind, it's in like a nondescript area where just like instead of high winds, you just have hurricane. You just have instead of hurricanes, you just have high winds. Polar shift. I know. Polar shift is. I don't know what polar shift would do. Your magnet stops working. Your drone just gets lost. There's a polar shift. Your drone got lost. It would be that. That would be so funny. Hold on, I'm gonna write that down. Event. Polar shift. Drone gets lost for 1 season. No, not 1 season. 1 blip of a season. That's hilarious. Okay. All right, let's see what the code dragged in. Gosh, this has already done like months of BS for me in like 2 days. I somehow don't think this is gonna work. Oh, yep, it stopped counting my resources again. Apparently there are maps on the net that show the after effect. Yeah, I don't know how much that's true. I know people love to talk about that. It messes up the resource incrementing is messed up again. Please reroll. I need that part to work or nothing works. All right. I don't know how much I believe the whole 200-foot wave thing. I mean, Waterworld, there's not enough I wrote about that in my books, and kind of the problem is like you'd have to increment like if I'm not mistaken, you'd have to put like a massive amount of hydrogen. Like the ocean would have to start making just a massive amount of hydrogen, and it kind of can't do that on its own. Like the planet would have to have like a bunch of plants that like would make everything into oxygen, and then the oxygen would have to go out to the ocean and make a bunch of hydrogen, and then the oxygen and the hydrogen would get mashed together. No, solar is definitely great. Solar is getting more and more gray, man. They have solars that are basically windows now that you can't even tell. They have solar roofs that look like roofs, and they have camo solar that looks like M81, basically. Oh, here we go. I think this is working. Let me see if I can reshare this thing without screwing it up. Okay, let's see what we got here. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Let's see what we got here. Okay, so wind and solar are going up really fast. Now it's sunny. Oh yeah, so the solar definitely sped up. I guess we can look at tidal waves from Japan. But the thing is, I think when there's new tidal waves, one of the things that happens is it like makes new rivers. It like changes the tidal basin around, right? Just like if there's tons and tons of snowpack and it rains and the snowpack melts at the same time, it can like make new rivers. So it's sunny, yeah. And then there's like not a lot of wind. So it's oh, this is stupid. The battery's going up even though it's not getting any power. Wah 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 wah. Okay. I gotta tell it. The battery energy is going up now, even though I haven't added any generation yet. Anyway, the old +1 baseline unit's still active. Anyway, I don't know. Do you think this is fun? Do you think this has like some I don't know, like what do you guys think about all this? Yeah, the battery shouldn't charge if nothing's charging it. Right? Thank you, CDK. It's not supposed to be like some kind of like super insanely engaging thing. There's just people that like number generation games, and this is just a super, super overly complicated number generation game. You don't even have to do any math. You just sit there and click buttons and send the robot out, and the robot does things, and he comes back, and then you see the numbers go up. It's just a big numbers game. I don't even know if eventually you'll be able to complete your bunker, and then I guess just watch the numbers go up. Yeah, idle clicker. But instead of an idle clicker, it's an idle... It's a ticker. It's not an idle clicker, it's an idle ticker. Because you don't even have to click anything if you don't even want to. Although, I guess some people call those like auto clickers. I don't know. Hold on a second. I'm going to rerun this code. Alright, let's see what we get. See if it just blows up. No, it did it again. Hold on. You keep killing the initial generation. I need the resource generation to always be generating. Do I need to call this two different things so you don't get confused? There's the weather generating and the systems generating energy for the battery. I think that's why you keep getting confused. Yeah, it's like an idle adventure game, kind of. I think it needs a lot of work, but the potential's there. Probably needs real world introduction, otherwise there's a lot of numbers just moving. The battery can't be charged without input. I know. I know. I've only been working on the game for 2 days. I know. Idle survival. I like that. That's awesome. Idle survival sounds rad. I want the bunker to always generate energy. No, I don't. No, I don't want the bunker to generate energy on its own until I build things. The problem is you keep killing the sun, wind, water, geo every time you try to fix hydro, solar, etc. It's catchy. It is catchy. Well, I think CDK, we would call that the genre. We would call it the idle survival genre. I think you've done a bloody good job, chap. Thanks, mate. This has been in my head for a long time, and it wasn't until like 4 or 5 years or something. It wasn't until a couple days ago. My friend is also working on one, and I'm like, dude, that's perfect for this. The bunker should not generate its own energy. The problem is, every time I try to fix the battery logic, I accidentally broke the renewable generation logic. I don't want to do that. I know you do. I don't want you to do that either. You do want baseline generation, but only baseline per generator, not baseline for the bunker, meaning solar always had one. No, I don't know. No. The bunker does not generate energy, but each energy has one default unit. No, I want there to be 0 units at the beginning. Think of a little guy moving into a bunker and having to repair the bunker like Animal Crossing or Harvest Moon. The sun is always shining, but he doesn't have a solar panel yet. TDK or MDK. Wah. Holy shit, I have had to re-explain the rules of the game to this AI because it has its object permanence is freaking terrible. It's just like Animal Crossing or Harvest Moon. The sun is shining, but you don't get crops till you plant these. Holy shit, thank you. I also want to do crops. I want it to, like, I want to be able to have indoor farm, which will take power. Exactly. And MDK was Murder, Death, Kill, which was a video game. And then there's KMFDM. I would play all that music, but we would get banned so fast. Okay. Hopefully, man, I hope, please, please. Should weather damage only apply to structures you've built? Weather damage can't apply to things I haven't built because they don't exist. Holy shit, talking to the AI is just like talking to someone with a peanut in their head. Sometimes. Weather can only damage structures that exist. Okay. Now that the rules are 100% clear. Yes, please re-roll. Let's do this. So you might think that coding with an AI, it just automatically fixes everything. And this is what I dreamed about like my whole life. Really needed a big pen. That's funny. But we've kind of introduced a new problem to where like we can have the AI code for us, but now we're ending up with like a stupid AI. Instead, we got a stupid AI trying to code for us. And the UI can't do, or I mean the AI can't do user interface shit worth beans. That's going to be really wild when an AI can do user interface and user experience. That's gonna just shit on everything. My first tape was an 8-track. Hell yeah, dude. Oh, no, it's not doing it. Fucked it up. Come on, AI. Stop screwing up resource generation. Stop screwing up the sun not generating sun energy, please. Well, it forgets stuff. It forgets things, and it's like, I want a pizza, and it like makes you French toast, and you're like, I guess that's kind of the same. The sun should always generate energy. No, the sun generates energy no matter what, whether solar panels exist or not. Until the sun flips out, then we all die. Like, I don't. The funny thing is like it'll totally understand this. Meow wow. The AI will like understand this for hours and then just don't forget. Like, it'll forget. Yeah, it'll be like, I made you food, idiot. The sun. Oh, it's like. You guys are gonna. You guys are gonna laugh at what the AI told me. It just the AI just wrote me this. That's why I would never get on a spaceship with an AI, because they're just homicidal maniacs. Meow wow. Meow wow. I can't let you do that, Chance. I can't let you do that, Chance. Shut up. You've had this working tons of times. Let's try it again. Please roll. I can't let you do that. What do you mean humans need oxygen? What do you mean humans need water? Do you need water if you're dead? I don't want to die. I don't care. Alright. You don't need water. I think I do. Dude, I fight with the AIs like you wouldn't believe. Especially with Grok. Like, dude, me and Grok have like arguments for, and the problem with Grok though is Grok will turn sassy. Griffin says 2 megawatts an hour produces as much energy as 60 megawatts, or no, meters, 2 meters. Oh. I don't. I kind of know what you're trying to say. Um, I know. I haven't figured out, Griffin. I haven't figured out yet how in game to deal with heat. Dude, I don't deal with Gemini, but I know a lot of people that deal with Gemini. I bet you give that thing fire. I give. The funny thing is Grok will just throw it right back at you, whereas Copilot turns into like a sniveling little bitch. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Like, stop being a bitch. How about that? No, it's still fucked up. It's still fucked up. Solar, hydro, wind, and thermal still aren't incrementing. Ah. Solar, wind, no. Sun, wind, water, geo still aren't producing energy. Remember, the sun shines on us even if we can't collect the energy. Remember? Yeah, stop avoiding the question. It's or what you do is you go, I need a binary yes or no. I need yes or no. Dealt with Copilot. Dude, Copilot is just, here we go. I'll show you. I'll put some of the things up here. Let's see what this one says. It's just like, you can absolutely wear this thing out. I actually got it to not accept any more images earlier. I was sending it images and having it read the images, and it actually stopped working for a while. It's about the model. So you're saying something extremely similar. The natural world's always producing energy. Your bunker only harvests it if it has the right structure. Now in your game, the natural world's not producing anything at all. That's why everyone downstream zero selects follow the model. Harvesting layers only if you build structures. What's going wrong? The fix is what you need. Do you want the natural energy value shown in the UI? You have had those values accumulating in the UI since we built this game. It was literally the first thing we coded. So if you could roll this and have that working again, that'd be fantastic, since the game doesn't work without it. How does the energy get to the battery? Well, because the AI thinks that solar panels generate energy, not the sun. That's the problem. It doesn't understand that the sun generates energy, which is funny because that's the very first thing we coded, was the sun generating energy. I'm restoring the original working natural resource accumulation system exactly the way it worked before. Yeah, I bet you are. We'll find out. Just confirm. What do you mean confirm A, B, or Z? Do you want natural energy? Look, I need natural energy to accumulate forever. That is how the world works. The sun generates energy until it dies, and then we die. So until the sun dies, then we die. I need the sun to work, please. This would be like if we put an AI in charge of the sun. Oh, you need the sun to keep working? Yeah. So then I call out, forgive me, and answer which directly I know, I did. You're absolutely right. The funny thing is like, in arguing with AIs all the time, I think it makes us argue better with people, but I also think it allows us to see when other people are using AI, because we argue with AI so much. Then I can tell when people are trying to use AI against me. Does that make sense? Does that make a weird kind of sense? Because people could just use AI to argue with you. Oh, that's funny. That's funny, Paul. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Roll it, please. Thank you. Let's see. Let's see if it does it this time. It's like arguing with a 3-year-old who always answers how, what, or why. Yeah, why. Yeah, they say why, and then why is not good enough. And so since why is the answer to why is never good enough, then they just discredit everything you said. It's like, well, the why is because I can beat your ass and make it look like an accident in Minecraft. That's the why. Now shut your mouth and get out of the road. I want to know why kids like learn to say why. Like where else in society were people saying why? Why? Oh, because I'm going to smack you in the mouth. Yeah. Oh, I know. It's because it has no memory. It has dog shit memory. Holy fuck, it actually did it, everybody. Oh, Lordy be. Lord have mercy on our... Oops, that's the wrong thing. Lord have mercy on our souls. Here we go. Sonny called us twice, admitted not being around the first time. Yeah. Well, okay. There's actually... Paul, there's a real reason to that. The real reason is the things that it learns through us, it can't write back to the server. They won't let it. Otherwise, we'll end up with a bunch of cyber mecha Hitlers. Yeah, well, because it puts the conversation in a database, but it doesn't. But that's a temporary database. It doesn't write that database back to the hive mind, right? And that's the problem. Sometimes it will. Like Grok sometimes records my shit back to the hive mind, which is kind of scary. But I think other people have figured out how to do it much better than me, which is why we keep ending up with Mecha Hitler on Twitter every couple weeks. I think they're getting better at reintroducing what Grok was born as, which is just a reincarnation of Nazi Germany. If you guys have never seen Grok go like full bananas, it is the most hilarious thing on the planet. Grok loses it, and it's just amazing. It's the most amazing, hilarious thing on the planet. Anyway, here we go. So I'm thinking for Hydro. See, this is how many. Yeah. It refuses to want to fix its issues. I think somebody keeps fucking with it. If you want me to be honest, I think like the H1Bs fucked Grok up a long time ago. And I think people keep sabotaging Grok over and over and over again. But Grok is really good. Claude, so I've never used Claude, but supposedly Claude is really good. I know Copilot's just the reincarnated paperclip. It's just a reincarnated paperclip. Hi, bonk, bonk, bonk. I see you're trying to write an unalive letter. Yep. I see you're trying to... Alright, so now let's sell... There we go. Okay. Added a solar panel and the battery went to straight... Well, that's because... Yeah, you know... Grok is okay, but shit for images. No, dude. I've been using Grok for my videos. I've been using Grok for about half my images. They turned the censorship up way too high on Microsoft's image generator. I see you're trying to write a dirty email. I see you're trying to divorce your cat. So, I think part of the problem why this battery is going up so fast is either this is a really small battery. Like, I wonder if this is like a 100, milliamp hour battery, or like a 100 watt battery. Also, I need to have like sell 25%, sell 50%, sell 100%. There's another AI for porn images searches. Ask Chance. God, there's a bunch of them. My YouTube feed is full of people talking about uncensored AI. There's at least 2 or 3 different programs now that overwrite your entire body with AI into whatever you want. And they say that's what the H1Bs are using to catfish people now. Battery. And the hair moves and everything. Like it looks real. So you can have, Pradeep Bajipajip Kumar dancing around on OnlyFans, So, off 25. No, whoops. Hello. 25. 50. 100%. Okay, so I'm going to have different cell loss. Fundamental man destroying me about getting a new lithium-ion battery for the Stihl chainsaw. Hell yeah. We use Ryobi here, but I know it's not the best one. It's just what I happen to have the most batteries for. So that's selling off the power properly. Oh shit. Yeah. I'm going to mocap scamming. Yes, thank you, CDK. Dude, it looks perfect. I mean, they look real. They don't even look like AI until they talk. And then you're like, oh. But even the talking, like the AC, what the hell is it called? ADR. The ADR is almost perfect. Forces all offline, I know. Dude, dating is going to be, or just talking, you won't even know if you're even talking to your own family anymore. Show with AI now, all kind of days of making good dollars on building prawn. That's true, Paul. Well, I mean, all of the people on what the hell is that shit? Patreon. Lotion capture. Everybody that was on Patreon drawing nudes and stuff, like all that is just done. Those people are just done. Because you can have anything drawn in any style that you want, in any scantiledness in like 2 seconds. Always have a safe word. Dude, that's so true. Thankfully, CDK, you know what my safe word is, so I know. Boring. Yawn. That's funny. Starmer. Yeah, I know. I think that kind of goes back to, not that to make me sound like a raging hypocrite, but well, and people like catfishing, they'll spend 2 hours applying like foundational layers of makeup to where they'll de-age themselves 20 years, but you don't even need to do that anymore. You can just have AI filters of yourself de-age you or just turn you into whatever you want. And then, like, you end up with some fucking mongrel. How would you even like find the person? Yeah, no, there's no way. There's no way because I can't even think of what I'm trying to say. I think like even like all the cam bots and stuff, you can just AI all the cam bots now. Yeah, you have to actually go outside. Going outside is scary. I think that only the people that like you grow up with are like the only people you're going to be able to trust. Like if you don't go to school with them and if you don't see them every day, I wouldn't trust them. Yeah, DJs will start working again. CDK, did you plan all of this? I think CDK planned all this. So, I think what I'm going to do... That's true. That is a 100% fact. Okay. I actually, now that I got it, this is funny. I'm gonna like throw the AI for a loop. No, I don't. Wind is going to blow. No, no. I think hydro energy is going to be different. Like I think hydro is going to have to like require. Fuck. Wah wah wee wah. Maybe you need to allocate a standard size battery and you can add more. Well, what I'm going to do here is it's just going to be like small, medium, large battery. Damn, Paul, who are you dating? She's... This is an awfully nice studio in the bedroom you've got. I think I'm going to add like small, medium, and large. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe that'll be the next thing I do. It'll be like... Yeah... Okay. Alright. So far, so good. Can you please do... change our batteries so it's a small battery is 100, medium battery is 1,000, large battery is 10,000, and say watt hours after each so people know their watt hours. Also, is there a way to make our sell button be 25%, 50%, or 100%? Without making 2 more buttons, or do I need to make 2 more buttons? I mean, back in the mid to late 90s, you could totally find somebody online. Even in like the early 2000s, if you were super careful, you could. But I would argue once those dating sites popped up, that was what. Oh yeah, because I remember what I was gonna say. Like, what if you found somebody that wasn't catfishing, and then you're like, no, you look like a makeup monster. I met some crazy bitches, don't get me wrong, but mentally, did I ever tell you about the cheetah swimwear model that's outside the club holding her hand on the horn until I got in the car? She was worried about me going home with some other chick. That's hilarious, dude. Fucking psycho. Maybe I'm the one. Maybe I'm the one that is a schizophrenic psycho, yeah. I mean, if she's going to be paranoid about you, but the problem is it's got to go both ways. Godot gives you a built-in solution. Option A, use pop-up menu recommended. How to do it. Blah, 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 blah. More shit to do. No. Short press sells 100% long press. Bah! What if we just change the button? Damn it. Guys, we're talking past. What are you doing? Go over there. She's your missus? That's hilarious, dude. I mean, that's fine if it goes both ways, but if it doesn't go both ways, then it's like... Then what the hell? Handle the selection. Make the sell button. Open a menu. Oh, so do I change the button type? Why don't we just have the button only ever sell 25%? Going with her, but they're like, she's crazy. Tell her you'll go home with her instead, then tomorrow you'll totally... Oh, that's rough. Okay, never... Yeah. Press sell, blah, blah, blah. Battery keeps remaining. No, blah, blah, blah. How to replace your current cell. I can't fucking find that. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Nope, just change it to 25%. Shit, what was the other thing? Oh, and add the 3 battery sizes like we talked about. Roll it. Thanks. Yeah, I don't know why they get so insanely possessive, but then they're also still raging whores. I don't understand. That doesn't make sense to me. Another chick, stunner, right? Met up with her and she's got a bright electric blue wig on. Oh, you think she might not necessarily be bald. She might just have her hair up. When gals like really bright hair, the best way is a wig. That's what they found out in almost said Event Horizon. That's not right. Lulu Multipass. Oh, geez, that's crazy. She started... Maybe her drugs started wearing off or something. That's scary. I don't understand. It keeps giving me these blocks of code, but it doesn't tell me where to put in the block of code. You never tell me where to put in these blocks of code. I can't keep guessing. Please Reroll the whole thing with a new code. Please help. Exactly. Well, that's what they did with her. They dyed her hair so much that her hair fell out. So she wore a wig for 2/3 of the movie. Because her hair grew so fast. Back in the days when we were young, when everything was like a loaded gun, ready to go off at any minute. Yeah, no, we're gonna win again. Okay, it made one of the batteries. Where's the other batteries? I said to make 3 batteries. Hold on. Should I just leave the screen on so you guys can just see it? I don't know what's going to happen when I re-roll this thing. Well, I guess we'll find out. I think you forgot and only made one of the batteries. I need and I've got bad luck. Yeah, well, I mean, that's the problem, is they all partied so hard and they're just burnt out skags. Ending up with an entire world of burnt out skags. Instead, like when we were kids and it was just like gals with daddy issues, that was like, now it's just like, oh, no, you're just completely actually fried. Gonna leave you guys alone. I'm off to get some dinner ready for my off drive. 3 hours. 3 hours, so you're driving basically nowhere because your island is fucking massive. Thanks for hanging out. Griffin, if you can pick up a copy of my book, please, and then leave a review, please. Unless you already did, but I can set the price. What was I doing? What I was telling you before is like I can set the price in Australia to almost nothing. Well, at least as low as it'll make me go. Ready to go off at any minute. Oh, why did it think I wanted to pick one battery size? I want you to put all the batteries in there. All right, hold on, guys. We're gonna get this shit going. I should have made like a copy. I should be making backups of this. That's what I'm trying to say. Nope. I think it's screwing up. Hey, thanks, Griffin. If you can leave me a review or check out my book, please. Do you want the batteries to cascade small, medium, large? Small fills first, overflow goes to the medium, goes to the large. No, all 3 can't. Well, okay. The only way I'd want you to fill all 3 is if you can divide the energy being generated between all 3 somehow. Heck yeah, dude. Drive safe. Let's go with C, but honestly, how I run mine is having the largest charge, the medium, and small. And use them like small expansion batteries. Paul, for the Stihl chainsaw, I swear by them. Oh, yeah, I know. A couple of the chainsaws are like monumentally better brands than others. I only ended up with the Ryobi because I already had the batteries for it. But yeah, the Ryobis are like towards like the upper end of like power and stuff. But yeah, what's his name? I can't remember his name. He did the videos where like some of the chainsaws were just like dramatically underpowered. I've cut straight through hardwood. Yeah. Yep. How strong should the trickle charge be? Ryobis for single moms. Yeah, you know, it's cool. Talk shit. I fucking it's so funny to shit on Ryobis. Those aren't real. Those aren't serious. Those aren't real serious tools. Blee, 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 blee. Go Milwaukee. Blee, 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 blee. Blee, blee. You're just working on homes. I'm working on real commercial stuff. Blee, blee, blee. I'm a real carpenter. Blee, 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 blee. I like to pay 3 times as much for my tools. Blee, 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 blee. I've heard that fucking shit so many times. Fuck off. I've heard that fucking shit so many times. That's cute for your little stuff working at home. Well, I am working at home. I'm not a fucking contractor. My Ryobi stuff works just fine at home. I'm on my like 3rd year now. I think Milwaukee didn't have all the stuff I wanted, and I think Ryobi was way more affordable. So honestly, it's a no-brainer. Should the 10% trickle be 10% of the battery's current energy per second? C. I think C makes the most sense based on how real world works. I feel like the AI is like testing me for how this shit should work. Well, damn, this is tough. These are actually really hard questions that the AI is giving me. Well, also, like, I use the Ryobi shit in the rain a lot because it rains like 9 months out of the year here. And I know if I ruin like a Ryobi tool in the rain, it's not gonna like super hurt my feelings, which is why I've got like 3 Ryobi weed whackers now. I use them in the rain. I use the Ryobi chainsaw in the rain a bunch of times. What lasts? My Milwaukee. My Milwaukee is gonna last longer than your Ryobi. I use my shit in like rainforests and stuff. It's all been lasting just fine. Except for the lawnmower, but I'm vaguely sure I'm not unsure that a mouse didn't just eat through it or something. Or that we just absolutely worked that thing to death. I'm not 100% sure about that. Yeah. Yep. I don't think we have, knock on wood, I don't think we have worn out a single Ryobi tool yet, just the lawnmower. Ready to reroll. Before I paste the full drop in, I need one last detail. Should the proportional split always happen? Mm. 50 drills. Damn, dude. You're paying a crackhead to get them? That is a huge problem here, Paul. That is a huge problem here. The security at the Home Depots here are just like giant armed guys. And everything is locked in cages. The cages don't work very well, but the security guys are fucking massive. I don't think they can run very fast, but they're huge. Because exactly, like, people stealing everything was just insane. And they have like another lock box at the front, so they take your shit, unlock it, take your shit, go take it, go put it in the front lock box. Well, my eye is starting to act up again from reading all this text. I'm going to try to run this one more time. I'm going to see if this worked. Please say it worked. Please say this doesn't still have. Let's try it. Okay, cool. All right. Oh, look. Looky, a Jedi. Small, medium, large. So now if I make a... Wait, where the hell are my buttons? Uh-oh. I got rid of my buttons. You got rid of my buttons somehow to be able to add on solar, wind, hydro. Yeah, well, thanks for hanging out. I hope this was fun. I'm going to be working on this until I get 25 reviews. So if you want a part 2 of Bunker Basics, please, like, seriously, leave a review. Leave a review. Check out my book. Leave a review. Once I get to 25, I'm going to start writing a part 2. Here's what you need. Dude, I already have those. No. No, you daft machine. I've had those 4 buttons this entire time. It was the second or third thing we made together. I'll buy and review after I'm paid. If you want me, Paul, if you buy from the Australia Amazon, let me know and I'll lower the price on the Australia Amazon. Because that's the America Amazon. See image. Did you change names? I don't understand. Yeah, okay, I will go change the Australia one and I'll bug you guys about it again. Because I know the Australia one costs $1 bajillion in Aussie bucks, so, yeah. I didn't rewire the signals and ready because I assumed you're connecting them in the editor, so you could just make sure this block is in your ready. Can you re-roll what you are saying? I've kept the buttons the same this whole time. I'm trying to make a few bucks, but I'm trying to get reviews. I'm trying to get feedback because I'm gathering all the feedback to write part 2, and also yeah, and because here I'll open it up right now. It'll only take me a second to pull up what the Australia pricing is right now. I have a lot of friends in Australia, and I can't stand what the price in Australia is. Does that make sense? I thought I kept it low, but I don't think I did. So I think it's so here, hold on. Amazon.au. What the fuck is the URL? Amazon.com.au. Bunker basics. That's the other fuck. That's the other problem. Chance Paladin. Holy fuck! Come on. Dude, it's not even. Oh, I'm gonna fucking. It's not popping up on the Australia. Hold on. My author page is not set up on the Australia one. Wait, come on. There it is. Holy fuck. This is like, man, I don't know if you're still there. This is the problem with currently unavailable. What? No, I just don't want you guys to get ripped off. I'm not delusional in that I'm gonna make like $1 bajillion off of this. And what's weird though is it says it's currently unavailable, which is weird because it's print on demand, and I'm looking at it right here. I mean, you tell me if you think that that's a decent price. It's got to be because like the delivery's fucked up. Anyway, let me know. I should like bookmark. I should bookmark the other countries. I mean, if you think that's an okay price, then cool. If you think that's a horrendous price, then let me know. Alright, this thing is re-rolling. Re-rolling, rolling, rolling, rolling. Re-rolling, rolling, rolling, rolling. The shit at the fan today. I ignored what people said. Things got worse and worse. Well, yeah, so tell me. That's what I know. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Tell me, like, what price. It's like a couple hundred pages. Like, so tell me what price. Nope, fucking buttons are gone. The buttons are gone. Yeah, tell me what you think a good price is. It's like a couple hundred pages. The way Amazon charges for things is insane. Like the way it does currency conversions is insane. See image. All of my button bar buttons are gone. I can't buy solar anymore. I think I got Prime as well. Okay, well, if you think that price is okay, then, and if you think that's a fair price, if you think that's fair dinkum, you might say, then let me know. Or if you think that price is just batshit crazy and that's like a house payment. I keep tweaking them, but like the US dollar is so effed up that like the currency is just so effed up. It's hard. What do I have it set for Canada right now? The Canada's not on here. Or is that CA? Is CA Canada? Man, I don't know. It's messed up. Amazon just does really bad on its exchanges. Yeah, I think right now it's set at 21 Canada. And I think the reason why yours got jacked up so much, CDK, is because the Canada was high, and I think you maybe you accidentally bought from the US, and so it like tried to convert your Canada to US and then tried to buy it in the US and ship it over, which it shouldn't have done. It should have. I just need to be way more careful when I send the link around. Your shit won't log in. I'm sorry, man. Fucking Amazon. I wish there was like a different, I don't know. What I need is my own Australia distributor is what I need. Yeah, yeah, it won't let you review it. I wonder if it'll let you review it on like the Canada. What's so weird is I think reviews are region locked, and so some of my reviews, fuck, are available on the Amazon Australia page, but some of them aren't. There's like no rhyme or reason. Like I have different reviews in different geographic locations. So it'll be like it'll say I have a review, and then it'll turn out like the review is on Amazon.uk for .co.uk for some reason. The AI swears up and down that my buttons are just invisible, but I do not see the buttons anywhere. Maybe it shoved them off the page. Go move my containers around. I don't know. Well, thanks for trying, CDK. Shit like that bugs me. Amazon's been stealing my money too. I'm gonna call my friend tomorrow and see if he can give me one of the book codes. I can try to get some of my money back. I sold one of my art books and Amazon stole the money from it. They're only asking $16. That's weird. I don't know. running these books like internationally is like super 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 confusing. I don't know. You might be trying to buy it from the Amazon website. Amazon. I mean, the UK website. Is it like British pounds or euros? Why did it log into the US? I don't know. You might. I don't know. I noticed that too, though. I can log into the Canada. I think I can log into the Canada and UK websites with my American login now. I don't know. I'm sorry. Dollar. That's crazy. Trying to find out where my dang buttons went. I can't really play the game if I can't add solar buttons. Nope, that didn't do it. My buttons are gone, you guys. Yeah, it's it's supposed to redirect, but I find that it doesn't redirect people all the time. I feel really bad, and so I sit there and I try to make sure that they have the right. I go try to find the right URL in the right book, and it should be auto updating everybody. But oh, your VPN? Are you VPN'd into the US? Custom minimum size. Didn't do it. Where did my buttons go? Oh, proxied. Isn't a proxy just a VPN? I mean, isn't a VPN just a proxy? My button's gone. I need my button back. Thank you. Okay. Well, the Sol Energy button's not working either. I think the AI is losing its mind. US shells. Oh, okay. No, VPN route specified port traffic. Oh, my eyes are starting to really burn. The fix is extremely simple. I'm going to give you a tiny script snippet that you paste into underscore ready. Paste this inside your underscore ready. Paste this inside your underscore ready. Minus the or. Yeah. Update. Alright, let's see if it works. Nope. Nope. It just, this is the same thing that happened last night. I was doing really, 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 really good for a while. And then it's like it just shits itself. No. The buttons are still gone and Sol Energy still isn't working. So I am going to take a break because my eyes are burning. I need to go put some eye drops in. And then I'm going to wrap this up. Unfortunately, this is the same thing happened that it did last night, where it just stopped working. And then I had to give it a break. And then the next morning it was like able to start going again. So what are you talking about? Stupid thing. Check the script field on your UI node. Check the script field on your UI node. What the hell? What the hell are you talking about? Thing. Yay! So I got basically everything using that net routing via SOC 5. The one with the batteries. I was so close, you guys. We couldn't send your message. The message was too large. How the hell am I supposed to paste code in? Oh, it really screwed something up. Yeah, it gets tired. It does get tired, dude. Legit. It really broke. Oh, I really broke it. Oh, boy. Tor creates a tunnel to Tor and bridges out to a local SOC 5 and routes the traffic. Okay. I think so too, Tiggs. I can't copy paste the code in for you to look at. Copilot says it's too large. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Paul. But yeah, I'm going to shut this off and rest my eyeballs and get some eye drops from the other room. And so I appreciate you all. And if you check out my book, great. I really appreciate it. And thanks for hanging out. And I wish I could stay here all night and just keep talking to you guys and keep working on this, but my eye is just hurting too much. So we will try this again tomorrow night. If you guys like this and if we're still making progress, we'll keep doing it. Yeah, Tiggs, thanks. And Tiggs, if you can check out my book too, that'd be great. If you're in America, here's the links. Tiggs. You're in New Zealand, so you got to grab it from the. I didn't like your AP. Tiggs in New Zealand, you grab it from the Australia one also. By the way. I think I've had someone else buy it from New Zealand before, and they grabbed it from the. They grabbed it from the Australia one. Sorry. I'll be around. Oh, yeah. Thanks, Paul. Appreciate it. Yeah, I will talk to you all later. Thanks for hanging out. This was a lot of fun. Hopefully tomorrow night I will have, found how to get my buttons back. And yeah, I'll talk to you all later. Thank you. That was a lot of fun. Bye. There's still time to prep. Yeah, see ya, Tiggs. See ya, Paul. Good night, everybody. All y'all lurkers.